My name is Tim Reha here in studio at Colorado Outdoors. We have a beautiful day and a number of special guests coming in from all parts of Colorado. So we've got Nathan Fay, and go with your title because you've got a really nice long title.
It is a mouthful, Tim. Yeah, my name's Nathan Fay. I'm the director of Colorado's Outdoor Recreation Industry Office. We're a division of the Office of Economic Development and International Trade.
Very cool. And so this is a really exciting development. I've worked with EDC trade development offices building tech parks, and this is something special. What's happening here, and how does it affect the greater brand of Colorado?
Yeah, great question. I mean, what's happening here is that you have a community like Montrose, which is positioned uniquely on the western slope with all of this public land and plenty of opportunities for outdoor recreation right out their back door. And the Colorado Outdoors Campus is this new development that really thrives on its connection to these spaces, particularly the river corridor here on the Uncompahgre flowing through town. So it has become a cluster for manufacturing and outdoor brands that are relocating to Montrose and setting up their headquarters here, employing local community members in production of their products, and also embracing a new and emerging workforce that's right here in the community, coming out of Colorado Mesa and some of our technical training programs here.
Yeah, it's a really cool new fabric of creativity, commerce, and connectivity between all these different types of companies. So who's all here? We've got the Colorado Yurt Company that just did a groundbreaking, and they're going to have an awesome experiential type of center here, plus manufacturing and marketing.
That's right. So new owners, they've set up shop here, and yeah, exactly. They're going to make it very experiential, where they'll have sort of like a display out here right on the banks of the Uncompahgre with all of their yurts and the products that they're manufacturing. I understand from John, you could come and stay and sort of give an overnight trial, so to speak, and get a sense of what the yurts are like, what glamping could be like if it's new to you. Yeah. And do it like right here in the city, but right on the banks of the Uncompahgre, where it feels kind of wild.
That's cool. As all the different companies like Mayfly's right here, right behind us is their whole manufacturing facility. They're kind of the core anchor tenant here, and we have a number of other companies coming here. What do you do, and what kind of companies do you see that would benefit from moving their operations or part of their operations here?
Well, I work with businesses of all sizes, so there's a couple ways that I would answer that. I think, with Mayfly obviously as the anchor, with this big fantastic building and all of the restoration work that they did to kind of embrace the waterway right through town here, that's a clear connection to their business model, right? Protecting the places where they like to recreate, especially given their focus on fly fishing gear. Other brands would be potentially different size or scale. So I think we'll be working with small startups and early entrepreneurs to look at this campus because it has access to big brands and the lessons that they may learn from working closely with brands like Mayfly or the Yurt Company. But also being centrally located, again, to access to the landscapes.
You can ride your bike here you can ride your bike, you can go fishing literally in the backyard.
Literally, yeah.
And so what type of economic benefits does Colorado and Montrose, the city, bring to big and small companies to relocate or to start up here?
Well, the state has a number of different programs that can help offset some of the costs for relocating or starting new businesses. So state or federal incentives could be available. They're competitive in nature. Some of the metrics that we use at the state would really be focused on job creation and job growth.
Yeah.
There are potential, I guess there's new money that we're brainstorming around now that comes from stimulus and American Recovery Act funds that can support businesses that may have suffered a pretty significant impact because of COVID this last year.
Sure.
And they may be looking to set up a new shop, maybe something more rural. We see a lot of people leaving major cities from around the country and looking for places just like Montrose.
Yeah, we've seen a massive exodus from major technology towns on the West Coast, especially because of fires and everything that's going on.
Yeah.
In
climate refugees, that's a thing.
No, it's a real deal. And I kind of notice on the maps, it's like Colorado is interesting to me because you actually have a lot different weather than I kind of expected during the summer with actually nice clouds, which I miss. So what do you do for fun? What's your thing?
River recreation is my thing. It's been my thing for a long time. competitive kayaker for a long time, and a river guide and a fly fishing guide.
Cool.
So I really like to get my feet wet any chance I can.
So if people wanted to connect up for resources and learn more, what's the best way to connect up with you in the organization?
Well, our office, the Office of Economic Development, has a really robust website with all of our resources and direct links to each of our divisions. So within the Office of Economic Development, there's an outdoor recreation industry page. It's easy to connect with our staff or me directly, look at some of the funding incentives programs that we have at the Outdoor Rec office there.
I want to thank you on the show. It's nice to meet you, and for everything that you do to support the emerging opportunities here is really awesome. It has a good vibe.
Thanks, Tim.
Cheers.